Okay, good afternoon, Miss Lewis.
Good afternoon, Judge. How are you today?
I'm doing well today. Thank you. And do we have a reset date, please?
Yes, you do. It's going to be October the 9th. That's on a Thursday at 9 o'clock.
That's also going to be our competency at 11 a.m.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judge Law, and we are going to begin with our first appearance misdemeanor calendar. These are cases in which individuals were recently arrested and then booked at the Fulton County Jail. Soon after being booked in, their cases have now been formally accused by the Solicitor General of Fulton County, who is the prosecutor for these cases. When I address each one of you with regards to the charges brought against you, I would like you to remember these two particular rights. The first one is the right to remain silent. Anything that you choose to say about your case, circumstances, or factual basis, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. I will let you know what is your new case number, what are the charges brought against you, to appoint counsel for you when necessary, and to set a bond. With regards to bonds, some of you may qualify for a signature bond in which you would not have to pay for it today, but you will comply with certain strict conditions or risk the chance of your signature bond being revoked. Otherwise, others may qualify for what we call a surety bond or a cash bond. And in those particular circumstances, you would have to pay for your bond either out of your own pocket or through a bonding company. If you are here present because you are a family member, you are an alleged victim, you are a witness who is here either for or against a defendant, I would like you to do the following two things. Number one, switch your video off. And number two, mute your screen. Most of you have muted your screen, so you still need to do number one, which is switch your video off. I have an Alea McGill. Miss McGill, are you the prosecutor or a PD or defense attorney?
Assistant Solicitor General, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Miss McGill. Your video is being half blocked.
I see. I think that there is something wrong with the laptop that I was given. I tried to fix it.
Okay, all right. Is it beyond your control? Then we'll just work with what we have. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, courtroom two, who do we have, please?
Position number 16, Mr. Dante Jackson.
Okay.
And that's Dante Jackson, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Dante Jackson is case number 25 CR 5937G. Mr. Jackson, you've been accused of criminal trespass from September 25th of this year. You've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Mr. Howard, any priors?
21. Got open shoplifting out of the cab. On probation in Fulton. Trespass obstruction. It's 25 CR 003-630G. Got an FTA from 2024. Want me to keep going?
No, you're good. Thank you. Mr. Scirocco, I'm sorry, is it Miss McGill's case?
This is going to be mine, Your Honor.
All right, proceed, please.
That I have him as having I see a parole violation for 2024, but the FTA I had down out of DeKalb was 2025. I could be incorrect pre-trial, but in any case, I just wanted to include that. You heard about the previous conviction that was just from July 10th of this year for criminal trespass and a willful obstruction. And this was more of the same. He returned to this incident location after being criminally given a criminal trespass warning, and he's back again. Given the excuse me, the FTA, that's 2024 and or 2025. The state's recommendation here is going to be a $1,000 surety. Stay away from 505 Cortlandt Street Apartments at 505 Cortlandt Street in Atlanta. We are recommending a social worker visit for housing. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and that is all for the state.
Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, 35-year-old Mr. Jackson does have an address, so he might not need housing advice, but I would ask him to speak to a social worker about some other matters. He has some college. He's local. He's been 2 years to college. He currently has a job in logistics having to do with moving boxes onto and off of trucks. And he's also worked in the industry for unarmed security in the past. We would ask the court, after hearing about the 2025 FTA, if a signature bond isn't possible, Judge, we'd ask for the lowest bond that would be reasonable.
All right.
Thank you.
The bond's going to be $100 cash only. Stay away from 5005 Cortlandt Street Apartments, the entire complex. Next court date is going to be October 19th.
That's October the 9th.
October the 9th, excuse me.
You good, sir. $100 cash.
Next case?
Number 14, Mr. Hayes.
Excuse me, Miss. Look, I don't do nothing really wrong things. No, but I don't care if somebody
I should know you on.
church.
Repeat the case number again, please.
Number 14.
14. Okay, thank you. This is State versus Cody Jamal Hayes, case number 25 CR 5923G. Mr. Hayes is accused of theft by shoplifting from September 21st, 2025. Mr. Hayes, you've been advised of your right to remain silent. Your attorney is going to be, is it going to be Mr. McLean or Ms. McLeod? Do we have another public defense attorney on Zoom? Miss Tucker, there you are. Are you representing Mr. Hayes?
Yes, I was on the phone during the interview. I don't know why they called my case.
All right. Are you ready to proceed or would you like a moment?
I can proceed.
Okay. So Mr. Hayes has been advised of his rights and his counsel. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
43. You got to open shoplifting in Clayton County. Open shoplifting out of East Point. One out of DeKalb. And one out of the city of Atlanta.
Thank you. Mr.
My case again, Your
Rocco?
Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you've heard about his open cases. This is again another shoplifting, stealing from the Family Dollar, not the Dollar General, at 1723 Lakewood Avenue in Atlanta. And this was actually an altering of the price tag or goods here. So there was some real thought that went into this, but the state's recommendation is given the open cases here and the risk of reoffense, a $2,500 surety. That is the present bond set from the magistrate. We ask that it remain set. We are asking for an anti-theft course and a stay away from 1723 Lakewood Avenue, Southeast Atlanta. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and that is all for the state.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker, yes.
Yes, Mr. Hayes is a 47-year-old Atlanta native. He was able to provide me with the residential address that he's maintained for the last 15 years. He currently, I'm sorry. My apologies, Your Honor. We're requesting, he's currently not employed. He receives Social Security due to him having to be on dialysis. We have no objections to stay away from the incident location, and we're requesting that the court will set a $1,000 surety bond on this matter.
I'm just trying to see whether the other case is also still open. Yes, it is. So, Mr. Hayes has another open shoplifting case from January 24th of this year, 25 CR 000-418G. He appears that he received a signature bond. through pretrial, and it was 5,000. Good heavens. Okay. Well, as
Oh,
you
and
know,
it looks like did you say this is the one ending in 418G?
yes,
Oh, the one with the bench warrant issued? Okay.
yes.
Yep. So we would include that as well. Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Tucker, unfortunately, in the older case, 25 CR 000-418G, that $5,000 signature bond has been surrendered due to the this current arrest. In the present case, his bond is going to be set at $37, and that's going to be a cash bond only. And both cases are going to be reset to October 9th. And to stay away from all Family Dollar stores, not just the incident location.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Position number 22, Moody.
Mr. Scirocco or any of the prosecutors, are we filing down any more accusations? I just want a heads up of whether we're going to get an add-on.
Judge, we're missing one case, and I have not seen it filed down yet. So if we do, it will be an add-on. There's just one case that's missing. That person name, I think it's L. Gerardo, Guerch. That's the one we're missing.
Okay.
Did y'all see the revised calendar?
You said first name L?
First name is, the last name is.
Oh, and I'm just wondering whether it's going to be an add-on. I didn't want the details right now, but I can proceed to position 22 first. Daryl Robert Moody is accused of theft of services and public drunk from September 24th of this year. Accusation 25 CR 5952E. Mr. Moody, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
No.
Okay, first arrest. On the yes, Mr. Rhodes, what was the value of this alleged theft of services? Are we talking about a $4 pitcher of beer, or what are we talking about?
Yes, Your Honor, give me 1 second. I'm looking for that factual basis on mine. If this is first arrest, I'm sure I'm likely would
I
agree.
have it.
This is ASG McGill's case here, Your Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Ms. McGill, what are we talking about in terms of theft of services?
It's the value is $59.50 worth of food and drinks.
Okay. And Mr. McLean, you represent him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The bond is going to be 500 on each count. That's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services level 1 to stay away from the incident location. No illegal drugs, no alcohol. He will report to pretrial once a month, and he'll be subject to random screens for alcohol and illegal drugs, which includes marijuana. His next court date will be sent to his Meriwether Woods address. And don't forget, this is an open active case. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry, Judge.
500 signature bond through pretrial on each count, level 1.
All right, thank you.
Random screens and stay away.
Okay.
Number 17, Keller.
Okay, that's up to you, say you don't know something.
Matthew Grayson Keller is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property, case number 25 CR 5921G. Mr. Keller has been advised of his rights, and his attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
4. He got open shoplifting out of the cab. He got FTA from this year. And bench one out of assembly too.
And a bench warrant from Chambly. Okay. All right. And is it Mr. Scirocco?
Yes, Your Honor. This one's mine as well. This was the entering and the breaking of the window screen of the victim here, Vitaly Bendiak, and the location is 1775 Lyle Avenue, Atlanta. We did speak with Mr. Bendiak, and he states he does not know the defendant well, but did make contact with him before having the police involved to request that he stay away from the property. He wants the defendant to not return to the property. Even, excuse me, he had even tried to offer the defendant a job to assist with issues he was having, but the defendant declined, and then a few weeks later returned to his residence here, which he's currently conducting renovations on, and stated he wants to ensure that the defendant here stays away from the address since he's been notified plenty of times. So as well as no further contact. If Mr. Bendiak is online and wishes to speak, we would sound for him at this time, but the state's recommendation here, given the FTA that you heard about and the criminal trespass from this year, is a $1,000 surety, no further contact with Vitaly Bendiak. Stay away from 1775 Lyle Avenue in Atlanta. We are requesting a social worker visit for housing. We think that would be appropriate here. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and that is all for the state.
Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, social worker visit is appropriate for advice on housing. And he does have local community ties, but he is currently residentially challenged. So that would be very helpful. We'd ask the court, because the FTA, if it turns out that it is not possible to get a signature bond, we would ask for the lowest possible surety bond.
All right. The bond is going to be set at $100. It's going to be a cash bond only to stay away from 1775 Lyle Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. No further contact with Victor Bandiek, and we'll see him in court on October 9th.
And that is Vitaly Bendiak, I think.
Vitaly. I don't know if that's a Mr. Bandiak, but he's free to go. Thank you. Next case.
Number 27 is South Annex, Ms. McLeod's client, Mr. Woods.
Because I want.
Kadarius Woods, and is he at the South Annex? Okay, Mr. Woods, my name is Judge Law, and we're going to be addressing your case 25 CR 5707C. Please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. And presently, your counsel is going to be Ms. Maureen McLeod. This is a battery charge from August 1st of 2025. And any priors, Mr. Howard?
Nah, he been in custody since July on felony charges. On probation for a couple of theft by receivings. I just stopped there.
All right. Ms. McLeod, this appears to be a matter in facility. Let me see. Mr. Scirocco, anything else to add?
Yes, Your Honor. I do see, I see there's a number of charges, including aggravated assault from this year. That was from June. Several counts of that. And there's that 2024 FTA, but I understand he's currently being held. The state's recommendation is that the $5,000 surety bond remain set. This looked like a group beating here. No further violent contact with Gregory Colbert. We would ask that they be separated in the facility. And 5 days anger awareness if he does happen to get out on his existing charges that are not for this case. That is all for the state. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol.
Ms. McLeod, any objection to a $1,000 surety under the present circumstances?
No, Your Honor, no objection to that. And I just wanted to point out that my client tells me that he has no recollection of this particular incident at all. Based on what the warrant says, it seems as if the alleged victim didn't even know who they were. He says that 3 people lured him into some other room. My client, he maintains that he doesn't remember any of this, and he doesn't believe that he really participated in it. And there are 2 other persons, of course, who were also charged, and I would like that to be taken into consideration.
Well, I read the warrant and I think this is the least of his problems at the present time. So I'm going to issue $1,000 surety bond, no further contact with Gregory Colbert, and the sheriff's office is authorized to house Mr. Wood separately from the alleged victim. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I believe my client is now at the South Annex, and according to the warrant, this happened at Wright Street.
Okay. Well, as long as that's a distance, that's good. Thank you.
Did y'all want to
Yes.
put down the other two co-defendants in this case?
Who are the other two?
Anthony Norman and Jeffrey Hughley?
Let's see. Okay. South Annex, we are done with Mr. Woods. Did you have any of the other co-defendants there?
No, ma'am, not that I know of. I can double check though.
Okay, but otherwise, with regards to Mr. Woods, we have concluded.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it, Judge.
All right, his next court date is going to be October 9th.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
Number
you, Your Honor.
Number 18, Mr. Love.
Yes, and that concludes my business before the court today. May I be excused?
Yes, have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Same to you.
And on that case, it looks like one of the other co-defendants, Jerry Hewley, he's already been set for SAP, but it is, and Anthony Norman has also been set for SAP. So they've been heard.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Romania Love in courtroom 2 is accused of battery and simple battery from September 24th of this year. Accusation 25 CR 5938A. Mr. Love, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any prize, Mr. Howard?
18, 2023 riot and penal institution. 2023 burglary, obstruction conviction. 22 probation, 22 failure to appear. 2018 burglary conviction.
Thank you. Mr. Scaraco?
Thank you, Judge. And there are older convictions for aggravated assault and simple battery as well. We have spoken with and the riot in the penal institution. That one was from 2023 was dismissed. This was the beating of Mr. Harrison Roebuck at 274 Andrew Hairston Place, Northwest Atlanta. It is a rooming house, and they reside there. He sustained a knot on his head from the defendant striking him, as well as left ear pain. He confirmed the events in the warrant when we spoke with him, that is Mr. Roebuck. And he stated that he never had an altercation with the defendant prior to that day. And he wants no further contact with the defendant. I believe he is on Zoom, or at least he wished to be present on Zoom. If we could sound for him when appropriate, if he wishes to speak. The state's recommendation here is a $1,500 total surety bond, $1,000 on the battery, and $500 on the simple battery, given that 2022 FTA and the risk of failing to appear, as well as her prior convictions that are violent in nature. 3 days anger awareness, no further contact with Harrison Roebuck. Stay away from 274 Andrew J. Hairston Place, Northwest in Atlanta. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond. And that is all for the state.
Hairston or Harrison Roebuck, if you're on Zoom, this would be the time to unmute and start your video. Okay, Mr. McLean, anything to add?
Your Honor, 44-year-old Mr. Love is a participant currently in drug court, so he does have case managers that can, in addition to our social workers, they can also advise him on housing if the court feels it is appropriate to move him out of 274 Andrew Hairston Drive, or Place, rather, excuse me. He's worked in restaurants and restaurant industry for years, and he has some high school. And he's a local person. He has got plenty of community contacts, knows where to find the courthouse and the clerks. So there's no reason for him to miss court. Not going to do that.
Okay. On the battery charge, it's going to be 750. On the simple battery, it's going to be 500. This is going to be a 1,250 surety bond. Next court date is going to be on October 9th. No further contact with Harrison Roebuck. Stay away from 274 Andrew J. Hairston Place in Atlanta. He may visit the location one time only with a police officer to retrieve his belongings. Within 30 days of being released on bond, he shall update the court with his current mailing address. Thank you.
Petition number 19, Mr. Luton.
Peterson Lucian is accused of battery from June 13th of this year. His case number is 25 CR 5927Y. Mr. Lucian, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. McLean. Mr. Howard?
Third, he got an open case out of Clayton County, crossing guard lines with drugs or weapons, possession of meth, and another one for, what is this, violation of oath? Giving inmate prohibited item without authorization.
Okay.
2 was the recommendation, if you give him a signature bond.
Mr. Scirocco and Mr. McLean. Who is the alleged victim, please?
That is,
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to pull up this.
oh, that is the victim here is Anya Layette. And
Right.
this was, sorry, Your Honor, what was that?
Is there an Anya Layette on Zoom? I see an AL, so. You need to unmute and start your video.
Yes, I'm present.
All right, but your face isn't.
Oh, excuse me, it's Little, I believe, not Layette. Apologies,
Okay.
Miss Layette.
Miss Little, you'll need your video on, please.
One second, trying to unmute here.
All right, Miss Little, remove your hat and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right. Y'all don't live together, right?
No.
And you don't share children?
No.
All right. Could you please mute your screen?
Thank you.
Oh, could I ask her one question? It's just with respect to location.
All right.
Yes.
We're not going to reference anything about their professions, okay?
Sure, Your Honor.
Okay.
Miss Little, do you reside at the incident location? It's 2600 Holcomb Bridge Road.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. McLean, the bond is going to be set at 3,000. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. No further contact with Anya Little, that's Lyttle. He's to stay 200 yards away from 2600 Holcomb Bridge Road in Alpharetta, Georgia. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and with regards to firearms, he will need to let his employer know that he's presently not allowed to possess any firearms. His next court date will be sent to his current mailing address, and if he violates the conditions of this bond, it shall be revoked. Thank you.
Your Honor, did you you just said it potentially, or maybe you didn't, stay away from the incident location, or
I
no?
did. Stay away,
Oh, okay.
2600 Holcomb Bridge Road.
All right, thank you. That's what we would have been asking for.
Number 23.
Leon Oliver Rhea, RHEA, is accused of disorderly conduct, battery, and simple battery from May 25th of this year, case 25 CR 5958E. Mr. Rhea, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors, please?
For 2024 FTA, 2022 suspended license, and a 2022 obstruction. That was a minute to a local ordinance, no law.
Any battery or
That's
other
it.
violent? Okay, good. Thank you. Miss McGill? Yes, ma'am. What's the state's recommendation?
The state's recommendation is for a $2,000 surety bond on each charge for a global $6,000 surety bond. given the severity of the alleged, the allegations and his propensity to intimidate the victim in this case. We're also asking that he stay away from the incident location and undergo anger management.
All right. Just give me a moment. So he was originally charged with disorderly conduct, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So now we've gone from disorderly conduct plus battery plus simple battery.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, just want to be sure. And it looks like the electronic warrant judge set a $10,000 surety bond. Mr. McLean, go ahead if you have another recommendation.
Yes, Your Honor. Is Eldon Lane involved in the case at all as an incident location?
I have 309 North Central Avenue in Hapeville with a Audriana Jackson. So who are we asking for?
Yes, I was just making sure that his address is not the incident location. Therefore, we won't have a problem with staying away. He can stay away from the location of the alleged incident. Your Honor, he is 21 years old. He works in a restaurant, has for years. He also works for a trucking company. In addition to that, he's got an 11th grade education, is still going to finish up that 12th. And he's quite local. His family is a big family. It's here in Fairburn. So they're going to try to help him out. He won't have any housing problems. No objection, Your Honor, to some class. And we would ask the court to consider a $1,000 to $2,000 surety bond.
All right, this is the place of employment, right? At Holcomb Bridge, let me see. Yeah, okay.
Your Honor, may I give you some brief facts?
I've already read the warrant. I just need to know whether he's still employed there.
Okay.
It's the McDonald's.
Well, he has alternate, whatever the court feels is appropriate that would accommodate a lower bond for him would be helpful. He can certainly stay away from that McDonald's if it's necessary, because his family has work for him to do in the trucking industry.
Okay, that's good. And I just wanted to know, let me see. 80, no. I'm sorry. I can't see his date of birth. So let me go back to the booking sheet screen. 2004. Okay. Miss McGill, I do appreciate the state's position on this, but for the life of me, we can't make this stuff up. The ridiculousness of the allegations or the factual basis is overwhelming that individuals can get into these kind of arguments and end up in jail. It's really remarkable. And I'm not saying that, well, I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to pass any more commentary. But on the disorderly conduct, that's going to be 2,000. On the battery, it's going to be 1,500. On the simple battery, it's going to be 1,500. This is going to be a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. Mr. Rea, you are to have no further contact with A. Jackson or Audriana Jackson. You're to have no further contact with the employees or staff at the McDonald's at that incident location. I don't care whether you have a job there or not. Unfortunately, you cannot return to that location. You're also not allowed to own any firearms or weapons. You can't have it on your person, in your home, in any vehicle you occupy or anywhere near you. You will report to pretrial services twice a month. You will be subject to random screens for illegal drugs and/or alcohol. And while you are reporting to pretrial, you will complete, I'm going to ask you to complete 8 anger management classes at your expense, and you will begin those classes within 30 days of being released. Your next court date will be sent to your current address. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 25, Bill.
25? Okay. Janelle Quinteve Smith is accused of battery from February 24th of 2024, case 25 CR 5925B. Mr. Smith, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
16. That's an old 14 case. 2023 probation, 2018 sale of marijuana conviction, 2014 affray conviction. That's it.
Mr. Scaraco?
Yes, Your Honor. This involved the punching of Miss Erica Wortham at Central Station Sports Cafe. It's at 4855 Old National Highway in Atlanta is the location. We're celebrating a homecoming party. And excuse me, this is the mother of his child. Is that correct? Bruising to the face is what she sustained from him striking her. And okay, all right. So excuse me, I apologize. This is someone else's that I'm presenting. The state's recommendation here given his history here and given that this was in a public place. So there is a risk of reoffense and of safety to the community here. The state's recommendation is a $2,000 surety, no further contact with Erica Wortham. Stay away from Central Station Sports Cafe at 4855 Old National Highway. Stay away from the victim's home address, wherever she may reside. I do have, yeah, we're not able to speak to her, but we would sound for her nonetheless if she is online and wishes to speak. And no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond. That's all for the state.
Miss Erica Wortham, are you on Zoom? Okay. For Janelle Smith, the bond is going to be set at 2,500. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services level 1. I was hoping Miss Wortham was going to be on Zoom, but presently I'm going to put down a no further contact with Erica Wortham, and I'll allow for a third-party transfer of any child or children that he shares with her. Also, you cannot return to the Sports Cafe at 4855 Old National Highway in Atlanta, Georgia. If they're still in business, well, don't go there. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. And your next court date will be sent to your current address. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 26, Copeland.
Did you say 26?
Yes.
I had
I'm sorry, number 5. I am so sorry.
This is Tramble, Delvin Tramble?
No,
So we
no,
on number 5.
Copeland, sorry.
Okay, no problem. This is case number 25 CR 5935A, State versus Javaquez Romel Copeland, accused of willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer from September 25th of this year. Mr. Copeland, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors, please?
7. We got an open case out of Fulton. Obstruction, fail to obey traffic signs, reckless driving, failure to maintain lane. It's a 2023 case. On probation out of Cobb for RICO, ag assault. Wanted out of Cobb County on that probation hold. 2024 probation, 2016 obstruction, conviction, and failure to appear.
Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor. In addition to the probation that he's on out of Cobb, I'd let the judge know that that's a 20-year probated sentence for the RICO for criminal street gang activity as well. 2017 willful obstruction, I believe that Mr. Howard already mentioned. Your Honor, he is when this incident happened, the officers was approaching him because they confirmed that he had a warrant out of Cobb County. So when they went to effectuate that warrant, essentially he took flight. And when he took flight, unfortunately, officers had to deploy their taser to finally capture him. Given the fact that he does have open case here in Fulton and he is on 20 years worth of probation out of Cobb, don't believe he qualifies for a signature bond. So I am going to ask for a good bond in the amount of $1,000.
But he is going to be picked up by Cobb, right?
They
Correct.
do have a Cobb County hold, so.
Okay. So
yeah.
this is what I'm going to do. So rarely do I see a defendant embrace an officer who's telling him he's got a warrant. So
Oh, he
under
didn't embrace him. He ran from him. They had to deploy a taser.
Mr. Rhodes, I'm being facetious, but
Oh.
Mr. McLean picks it up. Okay. It's going to be $1,000 signature bond through the jail. This is still an open case, and Cobb County is welcome to come pick him up. Thank you. Next.
Number 10.
Okay. You'll get it, Mr. Rhodes. I tend to be.
No, I do. I forgot, Judge, but I get it.
Okay. Number 10, Adam Fenlon.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Adam Joseph Fenlon is accused of criminal trespass causing damage to property and willful obstruction of an officer and violations of rules regarding pedestrian and roadway. Mr. Fenlon, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
Second, 2016 simple battery hindering 911 call.
Okay. And Mr. Rhodes, yep, Mr. Rhodes, what's your bond recommendation for Mr. Fenlon?
Yes, as it relates to Mr. Finland, I'm asking for a $2,500 signature bond through pretrial services level 2, $1,500 on the criminal damage to property, and then $500 on the remaining 2 counts. So that's a total of $2,500. I'm asking that he has no further contact with Jose Garcia Nolasco, who is the victim, who I believe he was throwing, I don't know if it was rocks or bricks at his vehicle while it was moving. And then while on bond, if he would, if the court is inclined to have him enrolled. No, that's it. Just no further contact with Jose Garcia Nolasco.
Okay. And Mr. McLean, is your client employed?
Your Honor, I have in the last 5 years, he's worked in the restaurant and warehouse industries. But as to his instantaneous current employment, no, we could ask him. That would be fine.
Are you employed, Mr. Fenlon?
Yes, I was employed in the restaurant industry.
On the restaurant down the street?
In the restaurant industry. Willie's Mexicana Grill.
Oh, okay.
The burritos.
Oh, no, that's good. Okay. On the criminal trespass causing damage to property is going to be 1,000. On the other 2 charges is 500 each. This is going to be a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. He is to have no further contact with Jose Garcia Galasco. And if he gets arrested again for anything else, please remember to bring $2,000 with you when you come back to jail. But in the meantime, when you report to pretrial once a month, you will show them that you have attempted to obtain employment, and you will need to bring the names and the phone numbers or addresses of all the places that you have applied, with a minimum requirement of 2 places a week until you're employed, and then you show proof of employment. Thank you.
We good, sir. Signature bond. Number 11. Come on.
Jacob Gottfried is accused of battery of a particular nature, and this is from September 10th, 2025, case number 25 CR 5924G. We shall waive sounding on the charge. We shall waive sounding on any of the factual basis that references the charge. I have read the warrant. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
No. And Blunt, the add-on just came through.
Is that involving him as well?
No, I was just letting them know because they don't be looking at the computer.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Is it Miss McGill or Mr. Rhodes? Mr. Rhodes, is that your case?
Yeah, it is. And the victim in this case, Miss Landry Townsend is on. So I'd ask she's going to want to be heard. So I'm going to ask for a breakout room on this one since we're waiving sounding.
Okay. Mr. Gottfried, we will address your case shortly. Deputy will have to do this in a breakout or at the end of the calendar.
Okay, we can go to the next person.
Okay.
Number 13, Hassan.
Your Honor, do we know anything about a Spanish interpreter yet?
I didn't know, but I can follow up. Miss Lewis, any
You don't need him. He was upgraded to a felony.
Never mind. Thank you.
okay. This is Zatavius Kareem Hassan with one S. Case 25 CR 5945Y, accused of driving under the influence of drugs and misdemeanor possession of marijuana less than 1 ounce. Mr. Hassan, this is from a September 25th, 2025 incident. You've been advised of your rights and your attorney is Ms. Tucker. Any priors? Mr. Howell? Oh, we lost Mr. Howell?
Your Honor, I could proceed.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this is a first-time DUI. What I can tell you about the priors for Mr. Hassan is that he does have a bit of significant traffic history, but they were mostly traffic violations and a few FTAs and license suspensions. He does have 7 cycles on his GCIC. One was a 2020, a probation out of DeKalb County that ended in 2021. He currently has nothing pending. I know that Your Honor doesn't normally grant signature bonds on
You are correct.
DUI, so I'm going to ask for a $2,500 bond on the DUI and a $500 bond on the marijuana less than an ounce for a global of $3,000. Ask that he has no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while out on bond, and that he begin alcohol drug evaluation and treatment. Thank you.
Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Hassan is a 40-year-old Atlanta native. He was able to provide me with a good residential address. He's currently employed as a tow truck driver at Certified Assets Recovery. He, along with his spouse, are caregivers for their 3 children. We would request a $1,000 surety bond if a signature bond is inappropriate in this matter.
All right, thank you. On the driving under the influence of drugs, that's going to be a $1,500 surety bond. On the misdemeanor possession of marijuana, that's going to be a $1,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 2. This is going to be a $2,500 split bond. He will report to pretrial services twice a month. He is not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages, and he's not allowed to consume any illegal drugs. Marijuana is still an illegal drug in the state of Georgia. So if you have any weed anywhere near you, you will be in trouble considering the charges brought against you. You'll be subject to random screens by pretrial services for illegal drugs and or alcohol, and he is not allowed to drive in accordance with any suspension issued by the Department of Driver Services. Thank you.
Next is number 15, Mr. Hill.
Oh, and his next court date is October 9th. Position 15, I have Ricky Hill, accused of battery, family violence, and 2 counts of simple battery from September 25th of this year. Case number 25 CR 5936D. Mr. Hill, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Ms. Tucker. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
41. On probation out of Polk County, ag assault, simple battery, 3 counts of obstruction. That's it.
Mr. Scirocco?
This is for Ricky Hill, correct?
Correct.
There is in Fulton County, he was just convicted this year of aggravated assault, simple battery, and 3 counts of willful obstruction, sentenced to 15 years probation. and substance abuse treatment, among other conditions. Um, and I believe pretrial covered the rest of what I was going to go into.
Okay.
We have spoken with the victim regarding this case. This is Miss Anita Alford, who here the defendant had dragged or grabbed by her hair and her shirt, causing several braids to come out of her head. This was at 599 Delbridge Street in Atlanta, wherein the officer observed that the defendant reeked of alcoholic beverages or an alcoholic beverage and had slurred speech when talking. The That is, and they were living together also. She had just paid the defendant's brother $300 to share the bedroom with Hill. So they were residing in the same household. And she states that this is her man. She loves him and she won't do anything to hurt him. She states that the defendant and his brother she's been with the defendant for several years, and that she lives with the defendant and his brother, excuse me. She expressed to us that she does not want to proceed with the charges. However, this is the state's case, and we will be. She also stated she is not in fear of him, and did confirm that the defendant was intoxicated and behaved from what she believes he behaved as such because of his intoxicated state. So she does think that alcohol drug evaluation and treatment would be beneficial for him, and the state couldn't be in more agreement with that. Given the recent conviction for aggravated assault and simple battery from just this year, the state's recommendation is a $7,000 total surety, 5,000 on the battery, 1,000 on each simple battery, excuse me, battery family violence, and 1,000 on each simple battery. We are recommending FFIB, alcohol drug evaluation and treatment, no further contact with Anita Alford, stay away from 599 Delbridge Street in Atlanta, no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and random screens as well. And if we could sound for Miss Anita Alford at this time, that is all for the state.
Miss Alford, if you're on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video. All right, Miss Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Hill is a 61-year-old Atlanta native. He's not currently employed. He receives Social Security. The incident location, it is his brother's residence. He does live there, but he maintains that Miss Anita does not live there, that she lives in Cedartown, Georgia. I don't have a full address on that, and that she did leave the residence after the incident. So we would ask that the court not order a stay away, that he's allowed to maintain his residence where he's lived with his brother for the last 3 years. We will request a signature bond on his behalf in this instance. I know the court mentioned a recent conviction. The incident date on that was in June of 2023. Although the case did conclude recently, it does not involve the same victims. So we will be asking for signature bond on his behalf. He doesn't have any recent failure to appears, and he's not currently employed due to
Thank
And
you.
just to reiterate, she did say she lives with him presently when we spoke to her.
I've just read the warrant, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with what the warrant says. On the battery family violence, that's going to be a $4,000 surety bond. On each count of the simple battery, that's going to be a $1,000 signature bond through the jail. No further contact with Anita Alford, and he's to stay away from 599 what was it called, Delbert Street in Atlanta, Georgia. He may return to the property with a police officer to do one of two things. Number one, either to verify that Miss Alford has vacated the premises, then he can move back in. If she has not vacated the premises, then he'll need to retrieve his personal property. and live somewhere else until his brother has her evicted. But otherwise, he is not to consume any illegal drugs. He's not to consume any alcoholic beverages, and he's not allowed to own or possess any firearms. His next court date is going to be October 9th. So this is a $6,000 split bond. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Hello, Miss Francois. You see, I told you I'd see you sooner than later.
I have position number 9, Ms. Fantroy, and if you can also read that right, thank you.
This is for the individuals at ACDC. Good afternoon. My name is Judge Law, and we are going to be addressing these new misdemeanor cases that have been filed by the Solicitor General or prosecutor in Fulton County State Court. When we address each of these cases, please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say in open court about the facts of your case, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. This is position 9, case 25 CR 5922J. Miss Caitlin Nicole Fantroy is accused of battery, family violence from a September 24th, 2025 incident. Miss Fantroy, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Miss Tucker. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
No.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Rhodes, yes, sir. What's the recommendation?
$2,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 2. No further contact with the victim in this case, whose name is Jimette, Jimette, Lovelace Parker, and to stay away from the address. The address is 2025 Peachtree Road in Atlanta, Georgia. And hopefully the defense won't object to a signature bond.
I doubt it. Miss Tucker, any objection with the no contact and stay away?
So we were requesting no further violent contact. The stay away, the incident location, it is one of her apartments. Her name is on the lease along with the victims. And we were asking for no further violent contact due to them having a business together as well as joint bank accounts. It would just be very difficult to dissolve anything or move forward in the future with a no contact order in place.
All right, I see a Chester Fantroy here.
Or JP, I believe that may be Mr. Lovelace Parker. That may be him.
Hello, Your Honor.
All right, that is not a good Zoom name. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm sorry. I had used my personal.
I'm just saying. So what's your last name? What's your last name?
Lovelace -Parker.
Parker. Okay. All right. And how do you feel about contact with Caitlin?
To be honest, Judge, I wasn't looking to press charges or press any damages.
So you're
I don't
comfortable
have
with
any
having
safety
contact with her?
concerns with her.
You're comfortable
ma'am.
having contact with her?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
comfortable with her being in the same home with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's all I need to know. Thank you. All right, on the Miss Fantroy, your bond is going to be set at 2,500. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services level 1. You are to have no further violent contact with Jimette Lovelace Parker. You may return to the Peachtree Road location or to the Gardner Drive. If we have an old address on file, I'll need you to come to the clerk's office within 10 days of being released and update your mailing address in writing.
That is a good mailing address for her.
Okay.
That's her parents' residence.
All right, as long as she gets the notices to appear in court, that's where they're going to go to. As I was saying, no violent contact with Mr. Lovelace Parker. There cannot be any future physical and or verbal altercation, which will involve the police again. Otherwise, she will lose her signature bond status. She reports to pretrial once a month. Within 30 days of being released, she will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program. This is a series of 24 classes, and she will enroll and attend and complete all these classes at her expense. She's not allowed to miss or skip any classes. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons and no firearms. Next court date will be sent to the Gardner Drive location. Thank you.
Number 2.
Mr. Akwat Azizi, accused of battery from 25 CR 005918D. Mr. Azizi, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is going to be Ms. Tucker. And
Didn't we have him the other day?
yeah, we did. In case 25 CR 005839D, he's got a $1,500 surety. But in the meantime, Mr. Rhodes, what's your bond recommendation? I'm familiar with the alleged factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor. So you were able to see the
Yes.
of that offense. Believe that as it relates to Mr. Azizi, the state is asking for a good bond given the attack on the victim in this case, and that's a $2,000 good bond, and that he stay away from the Red Roof Inn, that he has no further contact with the victim that sustained injury, Mr. John McCormick. I don't know if Mr. McCormick is on today. And Your Honor, I know that you're aware of his criminal history. We had him the other day, so I won't belabor that. Let's just say that he does have convictions, and his most recents were in 2023 and 2024.
Understood. Thank you. Ms. Tucker, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. The stay away order from the incident
Roof Inn?
location is his place of employment. He works at the hotel in the maintenance department. So we would ask that he be allowed to return to work if he's able to make bond at that location. We'll also be asking for the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter.
Okay. On the battery charge is a $2,000 surety bond. To have no further contact with John McCormick, he is to stay away from the Red Roof Inn unless John McCormick no longer lives there or no longer works there. Those are the two exceptions that must apply. Otherwise, we're going to reset this case to the 11 a.m. calendar on October 9th. And we are also, where his other case is going to be heard, 25 CR 005839D. And Ms. Lewis, we need to add his third case, 25 CR 001817D. And we will address all three cases at that time with Mr. Bartel. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 24, Richardson.
Simone Richardson's accused of harassing communications from May 23rd of this year, case 25 CR 5960C. Ms. Richardson, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is Mr. McLean. Any priors, please?
Third, 2023 probation. 2020 fade to appear.
2020?
Correct. Fade to appear.
Do
2020.
you happen to know what month?
I don't.
Okay.
I only wrote down a year.
I have it, Your Honor. It's August 13th of 2020.
So it's just outside the 5 years. Okay. Yes, Ms. McGill, what's your recommendation?
Your Honor, given the facts of this case, that she was calling and texting and threatening to do harm in her prior failure to appear, the state's recommendation is that of a 5,000 signature bond, level 3 supervision, and that she stay away from the victim in this case, the victim being Fatima Farrakhan. At this time, we'd like to sound for her if she'd like to make a statement.
Ms. Farrakhan, if you're on Zoom, this is your time to unmute and start your video. Okay, Mr. McLean, any objection?
None. Thank you.
Bond is set at 5,000. It is going to be a signature bond through pretrial services level 3. No further contact with Fatima Farkan, and that means no contact put your hands down. Put your hands down. And that means no further contact in person, through mail, email, phone, telephones, and computer device, and you cannot even discuss her on social media.
Your Honor.
Yes?
Sorry, you may were going to address this, but the address, is there also a stay away provision?
I was just about to go there.
Okay.
And she is to stay away from 2171 Peachtree Road in Atlanta, Georgia. I also will cover the no further contact with Ms. Farrakhan's brother or any other immediate family members. So please be mindful of this. If you violate these conditions, or if you get arrested again for anything else, this $5,000 signature bond will be converted to a surety bond. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, and your next court date will be sent to your current mailing address. If it's the same as the Peachtree Road I just mentioned, then you need to stay away, then within 30 days, you must update the court with your current mailing address. Report to pretrial once a week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Position number 4, Mr. Coffee.
Hey, let me go run and get that history. I'll be right back.
For Kofi? All right, Shemaine Kofi, Coffie, is accused of theft by shoplifting from August 7th, 2025, case number 25 CR 5826F. Mr. Kofi, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Ms. Tucker. Who is our prosecutor for this matter? Mr. Rhodes, would you happen to have his GCIC?
And I am looking for coffee on my prep sheet, and
He was reset from yesterday.
from yesterday. Okay,
No, not yesterday, excuse me, from Wednesday.
The 24th. Okay, give me.
And we have, let me see, I think it was 3216F.
There we go. Kofi.
Oh, that was a plea that was done on July 1st for theft by shoplifting.
Yes, and this is a SG 747736625. This was something that happened at the Chevron store, and the store clerk, Mr. Singh, indicated that Kofi had taken several items, including alcoholic beverages and chips. I think it totaled approximately $25, Your Honor. Then exited the store without actually paying for it. Criminal history includes 2000 false imprisonment out of Fulton County, a 2014 theft by shoplifting misdemeanor, 2017 aggravated assault, and 2020 terroristic threats, also in Fulton County, and 2 open theft by shoplifting. There is a 2024 and 2025 misdemeanor theft by shoplifting. The state is recommending a surety bond in the amount of $3,000, and that she stay away from the Chevron. And I will get that address for you, Your Honor.
Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Coffee is a 48-year-old. He's lived in the Atlanta area for about 47 years, so he may as well be a native. He was able to provide me with the residential address that's been in his family for 40 years now. He is not currently employed due to being disabled. We have no objections to a stay away from the Chevron at 507 Joseph E. Lowry. We are requesting a signature bond on his behalf. Mr. Coffey has interviewed for the PAD program, and he states that he's currently in drug court, or his case is supposed to be going to drug court. He is attempting to straighten his path. He wants to seek help. He's been homeless since his wife passed away in 2020, but he is determined to seek help in this matter. So we are requesting a signature bond on his behalf.
All right. On the theft by shoplifting, that's going to be a 3,500 surety bond. No further contact with Mr. Gurmeet Singh. Stay away from 507 Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard, and that's a distance of 500 yards from that Chevron gas station. 500 yards is the distance of 5 football fields. His next court date is October 9th. And we will have a social worker visit for housing issues, or if he needs to be in drug court, then please let us know as soon as Superior Court admits him into that program. He does have an open felony case, 25 PI 007140, and I'm sorry I didn't catch the bond amount on that matter. I think it's 15,000 surety bond on the felony matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, next court date's October 9th. Yeah. Please unmute courtroom 2. Mr. Kofi, you've been advised of your right to remain silent, and your attorney is Ms. Tucker, who is not going to be happy if you decide to speak at the present time.
Thank you very much, and God bless your heart.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you just said.
I said, thank you very much, and God bless your heart. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, I guess. Good luck.
Position number 3, Broughton.
Tarika LaShawn Browden is accused of theft by shoplifting. From September 18th. I thought, did we already address this case? No, not yet. Okay. From September 18th of 2025, and case number 25 CR 5919C. Ms. Browden, you've been advised of your right to remain silent, and your attorney is Ms. Tucker. She presently has a $3,000 surety bond. And she's got at least 3 holes at the present time. Anything else to add, Mr. Howard?
2025 fade to appear.
Then that's good enough. Thank you. Mr. Rhodes, anything else?
Yes, just very briefly, we'd ask that the $3,000 surety bond remain the same. 17 cycles out of Georgia, 1 out of Ohio, currently on first offender probation for shoplifting, Your Honor. I believe that might be the subject of the hoax that you talked about. And then we asked that she would stay away from the Lululemon at 675 Ponce de Leon Northeast in Atlanta, Georgia. And that would be the state's recommendation. I do believe you've already read the warrant.
Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Broughton is a 32-year-old Atlanta native. She's currently employed at U-Haul. She's worked there since the age of 16. She is the primary caregiver for 3 children. She just recently had a child 3 weeks ago. She has a 3-week-old child. She maintains that she was never at this address at the incident date. She's never been to the Lululemon. We are requesting $1,000 surety bond on her behalf. The holds are for a FTA that she received while currently incarcerated. So that will be handled as soon as she's transferred and there's proof of incarceration.
August 9th, 2023, shoplifting. August 12th, 2024, shoplifting. January 26th, 2025, shoplifting. Now September 18th, 2025, shoplifting. Bond is set at $1,000 cash bond only. She's to stay away from the Lululemon store at Ponce de Leon, and she's to stay away from all Lululemon stores. They're too expensive anyways. Next court date is October 9th.
I've been to Lululemon. I was at home. I've never been.
Miss Broughton, we have a warrant for your arrest. Your history is very detrimental, and you have an extremely high risk of reoffending.
She told me on the phone that it was video.
It's $1,000 cash bond. It's $1,000 cash bond.
Position number 6, Dave.
Next court date's October 9th. Emmanuel Davis is accused of loitering and prowling and giving false information to an officer from September 24th, 2025. Case number 25 CR 5939J. Mr. Davis, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Ms. Tucker. Any priors?
Well, I thought y'all got rid of Davis. Was I incorrect?
No, he's still with us. Emmanuel.
State what you got. I don't
Davis.
have the history. I had it, but I deleted it because I thought an email said he wasn't gonna be on here.
We,
One charge NOD, I think.
Oh, okay. That's what threw me off.
Yeah, I believe I did send a dismissal on Davis.
okay.
Okay.
This is going to be NOD. Mr. Davis, there isn't this misdemeanor charges holding you, so.
Your Honor, he only had one charge dismissed. That's wearing a mask. The other two charges are going forward.
Oh.
Oh, did you all only NOD one charge? Mr. Rhodes, or did you intend to dismiss the others as well?
I might be looking at the wrong one, Your Honor. Last name is Davis. First name is
Emmanuel.
Middle name is Tobias.
That is correct. We only NOD the wearing mask, hood, or device which conceals. The loitering and prowling, we did intend to go forward on. So that is
okay.
So that's on me. State. I don't have the history.
perfectly fine. I should.
Let me just finish. He's charged with loitering and prowling and giving false information to an officer. Case number 25 CR 5939J. The third charge of wearing a mask illegally is dismissed. And Mr. Rhodes, do you have his GCIC by any chance?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me 1 second here. As it relates to Mr. Davis, the state is showing 2 cycles. And one was a burglary out of DeKalb County in 2024. We believe that case is still open. It's been indicted under 25 CR 3908. And then the second one is this case here at Georgia Tech. So that's what he has. Given the age, we are offering. I did put down an offer of diversion in this case for this particular charge, Your Honor. The state is fine with the signature bond through pretrial services. We are going to ask though that he stay away from all Georgia Tech properties. This was an incident where basically before he could, they thought he was going to steal a golf cart from Georgia Tech campuses. He did have 2s related to it. However, he was found sitting in the cart, didn't have an explanation for it, did not at that time. But so we're fine with the signature bond and stay away from Georgia Tech campus, Your Honor.
Yeah. Mr. Davis, your bond is going to be 1,000 on the loitering and prowling and 500 on giving false information. It's a $1,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. I'll allow for telephonic reporting. The only condition you're required to do is stay away from all Georgia Tech property until further order of the court. Mr. Bendayak, you're free to go. Mr. Keller's case has already been addressed.
So this per judge, since he got the open burglary and he's still loitering, so.
All right, thank you.
Number 7.
7, okay. Jason Allen Deerholt is case 25 CR 5920B, accused of battery, family violence from November 25th of last year. Mr. Deerholt, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Ms. Tucker. Any priors?
No.
And Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is recommending a $1,000 signature bond. This happened last year, Your Honor. So we're asking for it can be a UJR through the jail. And then the contact is requested by the victim. I don't believe we were made, our victim witness advocate did try, but wasn't able to make contact with the victim. And if the court is inclined, 1 day anger awareness.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to pull up his case. Does Ms. Tucker, do you have a client still live at Willow Bend in Sonoya?
Yes, he does live there. He states that he's been living back and forth between that address and an Atlanta address for the last 7 months. but that address is a good mailing address for him.
Do you agree, Mr. Deerholt?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And
Is
we have
there-
no objections to the state's request for a UJR through the jail.
Why this is not a felony charge is beyond me. Andrea Kabir? I'm sorry, Mr. Rhodes. I really am puzzled. Why this is not a felony charge? Andrea Kabir is not present? Okay.
I'm with
Your
you.
Honor, I will say that my client, he does maintain his innocence in this
Oh, no,
matter.
I totally
His
agree.
sister has been diagnosed and been receiving treatment over the years for schizophrenia. He said,
That is, no, we're not going to victimize the alleged victim. All I'm
no,
saying
Your Honor,
is
I'm
that
not.
based on the allegations set forth in the warrant, I have not seen this being a misdemeanor charge. But that's entirely up to the prosecutor at the present time. The bond is going to be set at 5,000. It's going to be a signature bond for pretrial services. And this is going to be a level 1 report. No further violent contact with Andrea Kabir, Khabeer. And you're telling me he lives in Sonoya and some other location in Atlanta, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So this address in Union City, no ties?
That residence, I believe, is his sister's residence,
That is
that
her.
location.
Okay.
Yes.
He said have no further violent contact with Andrea Kabir. He may visit her at 4050 Morgan Road in Union City, but he's not allowed to live there. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. And I am going to have him enroll in a domestic violence intervention program within 30 days of being released. He will complete 24 weeks of classes and pay for them, and he will not miss or skip any of these classes. Mr. Deerholt, as long as I've been doing this, these allegations in my mind, should have been accused as a felony charge. But if she's fine from this incident, then you are an extremely lucky young man. But your next court date will be sent to your Sonoya address. If that is not a good mailing address, within 30 days, you're to come back and give us a good mailing address. Thank you.
Number 12, Grissom.
Ricky Leon Grissom is accused of simple battery 25 CR 0059444C from September 23rd of this year. Mr. Grissom, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Ms. Tucker. Any priors?
Well, got a I think I open case. Looks like you're on probation. Simple battery against person who is 65 years older or pregnant. It's 24 CR 0076669J. I got an ag assault 24 SC 002757. I gave him 6 months confined, 4 years, 6 months probation. So 5-year sentence. So that's 2 probations. That's it.
Okay. Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor. It looks like one of the probation revocations was just a week ago. One of his convictions for assault was against an elderly person in 2024. Your Honor, this is a September 23rd incident. Officers were dispatched to 1407 Metropolitan Parkway in reference to a physical dispute. They did make contact with the store clerk, Manpreet Singh, who's the victim in this case, who showed video footage where Mr. Grissom was asked to leave the store because he had shoplifted there prior, several different occasions. Mr. Grissom did get mad and he pushed Mr. Singh. That is the basis for the assault in this particular case. Given his history, the fact that he is on probation, I believe 2 probations, as well as we had just addressed probation revocation on last week. We're asking for a good bond in the amount of $2,000, that he has no further contact with Manpreet, Manpreet Singh, and that he stay away from 1407 Metropolitan Parkway in Atlanta, Georgia, and that he enroll in anger awareness classes. Thank you.
Mr.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Grissom is a 44-year-old. He's lived in the Atlanta area for 24 years now. He's currently employed at Malone Seafood and Steakhouse. He actually recently gained that employment. We have no objections to a stay away from the address on Metropolitan, as well as no contact with Mr. Singh. We are requesting a signature bond, or if not appropriate, $1,000 surety bond on his behalf. He has no recent failure to appear. He will appear on this case, and his main concern is getting out to maintain his new employment while navigating his case.
Okay. A bond is set at 1,000. It is a surety bond. Next court date is October 9th. To stay 200 yards away from the corner grocery store at 1407 Metropolitan Parkway in Southwest Atlanta. And that's a distance of 200 yards away. Have no contact with Mr. Manpreet Singh. No illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. And his next court date is October 9th.
Add on number 1.
Okay. Get to that. We've only got one add-on, and this is Mr. L. Gorich, case number 25 CR 5963C. Mr. Gorich is accused of criminal trespass. Incident date appears to be September 23rd, 2025. And any priors, Mr. Howard?
4. Got an open trespass obstruction. They just got Fulton County, so I don't know. Got an open case out of Brookhaven for disorderly conduct and obstruction. That's it.
And Mr. Rhodes, this is regarding the Covenant Presbyterian Church.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And
So we're
go ahead.
$1,000 surety bond and a stay away from that location at the church, and a social work visit for housing.
Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. We'll be requesting a signature bond on behalf of Mr. Gertz. He's 36 years of age. He's lived in the area for 12 years now. He's done odd jobs as a handyman. When I spoke to him, he has no objections to staying away from the Covenant Presbyterian Church. He was there because he would eat free meals there, and apparently he fell asleep outside. So we are requesting a signature bond on his behalf.
This is going to be a $1,000 signature bond through the jail. And as he promised, he is going to stay away from 2461 Peachtree Road, which is the Covenant Presbyterian Church. Unfortunately, he's not allowed back at that church. He would need to find another one or another religion, whichever works best. Next court date is next court date will be sent to whichever address he wants us to send it to. Ms. Tucker, does he have an address?
The address we have on file, I don't believe I was able to verify if it was a good mailing address for him, but we have 3970 Byton Gate Circle. Court.
Mr. Gertz, within 30 days of being released, you will provide the court with a good mailing address in writing, and you need to come down to the clerk's office to get that in writing. Otherwise, if you miss court, you are going to be arrested again. But in the meantime, do not go back to that church. And one more thing, Miss Lewis, no contact with Salvatore D'Angelo. Thank you.
And Your Honor, did you ask for the social work visit or not on
Oh,
this?
yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, we
Yes,
need a
I'll be
social worker
requesting.
visit for housing. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hopefully they'll see him before he's released on his signature bond through the jail.
Number 1, number 8, and number 20, they are waivers. Would you like to go ahead, take to number 11, or would you like to do the waivers first?
Let me do the waivers first, please. Thank you. Position 1, Eric Anderson is accused of loitering and prowling and willful obstruction from September 21st, case number 25 CR 005917G. Mr. Anderson has got 2 other matters, 25 CR 005868G, as well as 24 CR 002404G. Any other prize, Mr. Howard?
He's in custody for burglary, 2nd degree as well.
Okay. Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor, this is a criminal trespass and willful obstruction. Officers responded to the location at 698 Oliver Street in Atlanta, Georgia. Essentially, Your Honor, he does have 44 cycles on his GCIC. In addition to that, a probation and parole violations back in 2016. Given the extent of his criminal history and his risk of reoffending on that current pending burglary in the 2nd degree, criminal trespass and theft by taking in case 25 PI 1007801, Georgia Tech offense. On that, he already has a $4,000 surety bond, Your Honor. We're asking to probably not nice, but add on to that surety bond in the amount of $3,000, $1,000 on count 1 and $2,000 on count 2. We're asking that he stay away from the incident location, 698 Oliver Street in Atlanta, and no drugs, alcohols, and weapons. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Miss Tucker, do you object to a $1,000 surety bond in total, 500 on each count? Stay away from the Oliver Street location, and we will reset it to October 7th SAP calendar.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. 500 on each count. It's a $1,000 surety. Reset to October 7th. Stay away from the Oliver Street location. Position number 8, I have Tristan Denal accused of theft by shoplifting from September 20th of this year. Accusation 25 CR 5941F. Any priors?
8. You saw that felony charge, right?
I didn't actually, but could you tell me?
It's a capital offense.
Okay, then I'll look it
Got
up.
FTAs from 23 and 2 from 22.
FTA 23 and 22. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor, this is theft out of Target. The one up in, I know it's, the address is 1135 Woodstock Road. Items totaling $22.53 at the Target. They were grocery items, Your Honor. And I do believe that, yeah, this event was September 20th of 2024. Given the age of this event, Your Honor, we're going to ask for a $2,000 signature bond through the jail and that he stay away at this time from all targets. And that is the state's recommendation.
The $1,000 signature bond through the jail, stay away from all Target stores, including the incident location. And unfortunately, he'll still be in custody, so I'm going to reset his case to October 9th.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, guys, what position were we on?
Position 8, Tristan Denal.
Okay, so it's a $1,000 SOB through the jail?
Correct, but still reset. It's got a felony case that's unfortunately not going to let him out. 25 PI 007898.
Okay, Ms. Tucker, can you make sure I get those waivers of appearance?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And then that was 1, 8, and was the other one 16? 20.
20.
Yeah, Shantavia Middlebrooks. And this is a driving incident from September 24th of this year. Case 25 CR 5946D. Ms. Lewis, this is going to be a waiver of appearance as well. And the charges are hit and run, failure of the driver to return to the scene of the accident, reckless driving, too fast for conditions, and failure to maintain lane. God, in the good old days, we used to just give them a ticket. But this is going to be a waiver of appearance, Mr. McLean?
It is, Your Honor. I talked to her in person and she was stuck in processing and intake, so it's going to be inconvenient to come to court.
All right. Mr. Howard, any priors?
5. 2013 ag assault dismissed. 2011 probation.
Any objection to a signature bond through the jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The state would want to be heard on bond for this. This was, if you recall from the warrants, this was a particularly bad collision here, caused by the defendant's incredibly reckless driving, weaving into a different lane and then off the road. And the victim had to be treated on site by medical staff and then ultimately transported to Emory. So this was bad, and the defendant fled away despite there being heavy, what is described as heavy front end damage to both vehicles, and she ultimately admits to being the driver and bringing the officer to the vehicle in question, which matched that of what was described. And this was caught on surveillance. She poses a risk to the public, not only in the health of the public, but the property of the public. This is very, very reckless. So the state's recommendation here is a $7,000 total surety bond. $8,000 total surety bond is what the state intended to say. 5,000 on the hit and run, 1,000 on each of the remaining charges, no driving, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond.
Do you know her driving history by any chance?
I believe her driving history was minimal. One of the things that I saw in there was a failure to appear. There's an older speeding. Nothing that I saw relevant to bring up, given the dates. So that is what I have for that. But we're going to be looking into the medical records for this victim, because I hope he is perfectly fine, but I can't imagine from heavy front end damage to both vehicles, there was something about there was a light pole split in half too, as a result of this. I can't imagine he's doing great. So we're going to be looking into those injuries with respect to a possible felony upgrade.
Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, currently the bond is set at 2,600. We were hoping to ask the court for a signature bond or at worst a 1,000 surety. She is a high school graduate. She's worked for a national security company headquartered in Illinois. She has worked for a legal office on Spring Street. So she'll be closely paying attention to her court dates. And if Your Honor makes conditions about driving or not driving, she will obey those.
Okay. On the hit and run, failure to return to the scene of accident, that's going to be 2,000. Reckless driving is 1,000. Basic rules 500. Failure to maintain lanes 500. This is going to be a $4,000 signature bond through pretrial services. Level 1. No driving unless she has a valid driver's license, adequate insurance, and proper registration. Thank you.
Position 21 and 26 are reset. 21 is medical reset, 26 is behavior reset.
All right, so 21 is going to be reset to September 27th, tomorrow. And 26 is going to be a behavior reset to September 27. And that concludes the calendar. Just to
No,
go.
we still got position number.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Sorry, it's Friday.
And Your Honor, that is it Dontavis Mitchell?
That
I
is
think
Mr.
that's-
Mr. Godfrey, Jacob Godfrey.
Oh no, I believe this is one of the resets. I just wanted the court to know it's been reset several times. It was still a medical reset?
Which one? Which one, Mr.?
Mr.
This
Godfrey
would be
is present. He's,
No, he's asking about one of the reset cases.
oh, my
21.
apologies.
Mr. Mitchell, it has been reset, a couple of times. So,
And it's a medical reset? I just wanted to confirm.
That's a medical reset, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
still out at Grady, he's at Grady Hospital.
And Tremble is a behavior reset. Okay, Miss Lewis,